I think that someone has cast a level 10.
Yo, what's good, thieves? THQ Nordic recently announced the release date for South Park Snow Day, and they've also opened up pre-orders for the free available editions of the game. In this video, I'm going to run through the free available editions and let you know my personal opinion as to which one is probably the best one to pick up, so make sure you keep it locked for the information.
And our town is in serious trouble.
Stay back!
When it's out and what is it on? Well, the 3D co-op adventure game will be released come the 26th of March 2024, and it will be available for the PC, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X and S, and also the Nintendo Switch. Are there currently any pre-order bonuses? Well, it does appear that if you do decide to pre-order South Park Snow Day digitally, you will receive the Underwear Gnome cosmetic pack, which includes the Underwear Gnome hat, a stylish beard, and also a green tunic, and also a yellow cape for free. I have looked across the various online websites for the physical version, and there doesn't appear to be any pre-order listing at the present moment, so I'm currently making an assumption that this is only available for the digital version of the game. Moving into the editions, and first up we've got the South Park Snow Day Standard Edition. Now this is currently listed at $29.99 or €29.99 or £24.99. This edition is available both physically and digitally across all platforms, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm not necessarily sure as to whether the pre-order bonus will apply for the physical version, but definitely for the digital version. So with that being said, for this edition, it seems like you only are getting the base game. Next on the list is the South Park Snow Day Digital Deluxe Edition, which is currently priced at $49.99 or €49.99, also £39.99 over in the UK. Over on the PlayStation website though, it does seem slightly more expensive at £44.99. As the name suggests, this is digital only, and included in this is more cosmetic packs, additional weapon types, and also a new game mode. Included in this edition is the South Park Snow Day base game. You also get access to the South Park Snow Day Season Pass, and finally, if you do decide to pre-order this game before the release date, you also get the Underpants Gnome cosmetic pack. Last and certainly not least is the South Park Snow Day Limited Collector's Edition, which is currently listed at $219.99 or €219.99 or £189.99. Included in the collector's edition appears to be the standard edition of the game for either the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S, or the PC version. And plus, you also get the Grand Wizard Cartman Snow Globe. There's also the Grand Wizard Cartman Talking Toilet Paper Holder, and also the Grand Wizard Cartman Knit Beanie. Included also within this pack is the South Park Snow Day selection of 6 tarot cards, and finally the South Park Snow Day original soundtrack. Seems like a pretty stacked collector's edition, and definitely one to consider for all of the major South Park fans out there. $1 million question: what edition of South Park Snow Day should I buy? To be honest, this is definitely a little bit of a tricky one. In my humble opinion, I do feel like the standard edition is probably the edition that stands out probably the best here. The reason I say that is because you just don't know how good this game is going to be. It does remind me of the great South Park game that I played back on the N64, but as someone who actually thoroughly enjoyed the more recent entries in the South Park franchise, such as the Fractured Butthole and also the Stick of Truth, I do feel like that would have been the type of game that I probably would have risked spending a little bit more money on. But in particular with this game, where I'm not necessarily sure how the game will end up panning out, it's quite tricky to say whether you should commit to the Digital Deluxe Edition. With regards to the Collector's Edition, it definitely was one that I feel like on surface looks really cool, but I just was trying to do the maths, and even when I do the maths to justify paying £189 for this particular edition is quite a challenge. If you do consider that the base game is worth £25, and also the Snow Globe, I probably would rate it at around £30, and the Talking Toilet Paper maybe at £40, if you give the Beanie at £25, and also the Tarot Card at £15, and finally the soundtrack at £15. That brings my random evaluation at £150, and I personally feel like I was being generous with the pricing here. So definitely there's £39 to potentially £40 missing from the value from my perspective. I feel like it would have been better maybe even if they threw the season pass in here, but I just feel like it is very low in terms of the value that you're getting for all of the products in here. So it would be hard for me personally to justify picking up the collector's edition, but at the same time, it does look like a really cool collector's edition. I do like the Talking Toilet Paper Holder, and also the Snow Globe does look cool, and maybe they are valued slightly higher than what I've personally put the price at, but at the same time, I still would struggle paying £189.99 for this collector's edition. So with all that being said, said, I personally feel like the standard edition is definitely the way to go. I really do hope that this game does really well because on the surface, it does look like a really, really cool game. And for those who've played South Park games over the years, whether they're not that great or not, you always will get a laugh out of playing them. So this will be a game that I definitely will be aiming to pay. And the standard edition is currently listed at £25. So it's not a massive ask from a financial standpoint. And hopefully THQ Nordic will do a good job with this game. Anyway, peeps, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below as to whether this will be a game that you'll be considering picking up on day one come March, and what edition stands out to you the most. As always, if you did enjoy this very quick urban gameplay video, be sure to hit the like button. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so before. And until next video, we definitely say peace out, peeps.
Get powered up and stop embarrassing me.
Make sure you hit that like and
Cast a spell.
subscribe
Your health
button
is back to
for
100.
more
Get the fuck
cool
up.
urban
I don't
gameplay
do everything around here.
videos.